Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you have seen my yesterday's video, we have done a video on properties of combo boxes. And since the list is very long, we decided to divide it into two parts. So today we are doing the video on the second part of the properties, right? So as you can see, here is the list of the properties we covered yesterday. And today we will be focusing on this list. So very quickly, starting with height. So very self-explanatory. If I change the height to 30 or 40 or any odd number, so you can see it will change the height of the combo box. Left is left from the Excel sheet. So if I change this to 40 or 50, so it will keep moving to the right. So how much distance it should have from the left most Excel part. So that's how it is defined, right? If you just change it to 0, this will be the most left, selection here. Okay. After that, linked cell and list fill we have already covered. We'll move to list rows. So right now, if I show you the list, I can see 8 names here. That is because I have list rows as 8. If I change this to 4, you can see now I only have 4 in this list. Similarly, if we move on to the next item, that is list style. So right now I have selected the style as option. So that is the reason you see this small radio buttons coming up. But if I change this style to plain, these will go away. I'll change this to plain and show you this. So now they are gone. Okay. Moving on to the next item is match entry. So right now match entry option is complete here. What this means is it should do a complete search. So if I'm doing, let's say, BRIAN, it should do a complete match. And if I just select the first letter, then as soon as I enter, let's say, as soon as I enter B, it will change to Brian. Or as soon as I enter CA or R, so it will change. So it will change immediately based on the first letter. Whereas when you have the option selected as complete, it will look for the complete word. So I'll just show you again. So I'll change this back to complete. And now you can see I can write ANDREU, right? So this allows me to write the full word, whereas in the first option, in the second option that we saw, it doesn't allow to write the full word. It will keep changing based on the first letter. Moving on to the next property is print object. So it's very simple. This is true or false. So if this is true and this is in your print area, so this will be printed. But if you change this to false and if it is still in your print area, this won't print. Okay. Moving on to the shadow. So right now shadow is false. If I change this to true, you would see a line coming up as a shadow. Moving on to next item, which is show drop down when. Okay, so right now it is always, so this is the drop down it is referring to, the minus sign that you're seeing right now. If I change this to never, you will see it will never appear here. And if I change this to focus, so this will come when I have a focus on it. So this way you can change this. Now we will look at special effects. So right now special effects are flat. I'll first change the shadow to false and show you some special effects. So if you change this to raised, you can see now this combo box is a bit raised. It looks like a 3D effect. If I change this to sunken, you can see how this looks now. Similarly, you can check the other special effects. And moving on to list, right? So style. So there are two options, drop down list or combo. So if I change this to combo, this is like a combo box list. Whereas if I change this to the other option, which is list, you would see that this is now list only. It does not come up as a combo box. Okay, after that, text is what is selected right now in your text. So you don't need to change anything here. After that, we have text align. So how you want to align, whether you want to center align or right align or left align, you can change it from here. After that, we will come to value. So right now value is developer, which is the lookup value because we have selected bound column 2. If I change this to 1, I'll get the name what is selected here. And the same will appear in the value section also. Similarly, visible is true or false. So if I change this to false, then this combo box will only be visible when I'm in design mode. So as soon as I off the design mode, you don't see a combo box. As soon as I turn it on, you can see it. And the last one is width, which is pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, you can change the width from here also, or you can directly change it with the mouse. So that's it for this video. I hope this is going to be useful to you all. Feel free to comment, share, or subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends, family, so they can also go through all this. Thank you very much. Have a great day.